Hello, I'm Chris. Motorways are statistically the UK's safest roads, but when an accident happens, it's normally quite a bad one due to the higher speeds involved. In a previous video, we had a look at joining and leaving a motorway. This time, I'm going to give you some tips on how to overtake on a motorway safely. This video is just a guide, and it's highly recommended that you take some motorway driving lessons with a fully qualified instructor. You must pass your driving test before you're allowed to drive on a motorway. Some vehicles are prohibited and are listed in the description below. Make sure that you're fit to drive and not tired. Check that your car is also ready for long distance driving as shown in our previous motorway video. The national speed limit on a motorway is 70 miles an hour, and it's important that you don't break the speed limit to overtake. If you're new to motorways, then take some time to get used to the higher speeds before thinking about overtaking. Most motorways have 3 lanes, but some have been widened to increase the amount of lanes. Drive in the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking slower vehicles or directed by signs or markings. Once you've finished overtaking, then move back to the left lane, unless you're overtaking a few vehicles, and then there isn't any need to move back to the left lane, only to move straight back out again. The incorrect use of motorway lanes causes congestion, annoys other drivers behind, and ultimately can be dangerous. So let's have a look at how to overtake. Always remember that you must only overtake if it's safe and legal. Keep a safe distance between you and the vehicle you wish to overtake, at least a 2-second gap in dry conditions. Anticipate if the vehicle in front is also going to move out soon to overtake. I've got to make sure that I can go fast enough to overtake this lorry without breaking the speed limit. I'm checking my mirrors, especially looking out for motorcyclists who are harder to see. Always remember that the mirrors don't cover all the field of vision, so a quick check over your shoulder is essential before overtaking. Other traffic could approach quickly behind, and I don't want to overtake and cause them to slow down or swerve out of my way. A vehicle in the furthest right-hand lane might change to the middle lane as I start to overtake, so I'm watching that lane too. I can see it's safe, I'm signalling, and now I'll smoothly steer to the right as I accelerate. I had to also make sure that there wasn't any lane closures coming up, as I didn't want to start overtaking only to find that I need to move immediately back in, so make sure that you assess well ahead. I don't need to overtake anyone now, so I need to move back to the left-hand lane when it's safe. I don't want to cut in too early. I'm checking to see the other vehicle, and it's safe, I'll signal, and then steering gently to the left. That lorry had a UK number plate, but be aware of left-hand drive foreign lorries. Due to the driver sitting on the left-hand side and the position of their mirrors, they have a blind spot on their right-hand side. This seriously reduces their ability to see you when overtaking them. If you can and it's safe, then you could overtake in lane 3, allowing an additional lane in case the lorry suddenly moves out. Be aware that if you can't see the lorry driver in their mirror, then the chances are high that they can't see you either. Also bear in mind that lorries create turbulence, which can cause your car to be buffeted when you overtake them. Well, that's the end of our brief guide to overtaking on a motorway. Thanks a lot for watching, hope you found it useful, and don't forget it's highly recommended that you take some motorway driving lessons with an instructor. Don't forget to subscribe for our latest videos, and if you're already a subscriber, then thanks very much for your support. Stay safe on the road, and see you on the next video.